How to correctly identify toxic partners and relationships. It's not about your ability to date well, but rather about choosing the wrong person from the start due to a lack of discernment. This is why I always emphasize that the most important aspect of dating is not the experience or emotional value, but rather the ability to judge people. If you don't have this ability, you may still fall into the same pitfalls repeatedly. So, how can you identify toxic partners before entering into a romantic relationship? There are 3 types of partners that you must avoid. The first type is those who play the victim and act pitiful in front of you. Be cautious when you feel that someone you just met is extremely pitiable, evoking great sympathy from you. A man with normal self-esteem would hide his weaknesses and not show you his negative side unless you have been together for a long time and know each other well. If someone starts crying poverty or playing the victim shortly after meeting you, it's highly likely that they have ulterior motives. These motives could range from seeking financial support to engaging in subtle emotional manipulation, demanding that you prioritize their emotions. Even when you feel wronged in the relationship, they might turn the tables and accuse you of various things. Individuals with narcissistic or paranoid personality disorders tend to create an initial impression of having suffered a lot and being pitiable. Once you enter an intimate relationship with them, you may discover that they are incapable of solving problems, tend to avoid issues, and lack empathy. The essence of playing the victim is an attempt to control the narrative by using their misfortune to manipulate others, creating an unequal position in the intimate relationship. Despite claiming to be unfortunate, it's essentially a form of self-indulgence, and as the saying goes, the pitiful are often despised by others. The second point is when the issues from their original family are excessively severe. Not everyone with family issues is toxic, but those with significant and serious family problems are likely to have their own issues. The upbringing in one's original family has a profound impact on shaping one's personality. For instance, if a person's parents or caregivers were neglectful and lacked understanding during their upbringing, not providing enough emotional support, the individual may grow up to be emotionally closed off and find it challenging to build intimate relationships. Similarly, if someone lacks paternal love from a young age or has a low presence in the family, relying heavily on their mother, they might become overly dependent on their mother even in adulthood. Even if your initial interactions are pleasant, when problems arise, their first reaction will be to consult their mother, leading to tense relations with you after marriage. The influence of the original family on an individual is significant. If someone has numerous and severe issues with their original family, unless they undergo significant personal growth or healing, there is a high probability that the relationship will encounter problems in the future. The third type is those who lack close friends or have poor quality friends. If a person cannot maintain friendships or does not consider them essential, it suggests they are emotionally distant and likely to have a similar attitude towards marriage and romantic relationships. Intimate relationships consist of 3 crucial components: family, romantic partners, and close friends. If someone struggles to maintain such relationships, it indicates that they may harbor extreme negative emotions in intimate relationships, leading to hostility and resistance towards those close to them. Alternatively, if they do not feel the need for close friends, it signifies emotional detachment and a tendency to live a self-centered life, imposing their standards on others. They believe they can live well without friends, and they expect the same from you. Being with such a person makes it challenging to experience a genuine connection unless you are exceptionally tolerant or share the same characteristics. Moreover, if the person has friends but they are not good people, there's a saying that goes, "Judge a person by the company they keep." The quality of friends reflects the individual. The environment has a significant impact on a person, and those who become close friends are usually similar in certain aspects. Therefore, to assess whether a person is toxic, observe the people around them. If their friends tend to be unfaithful or disrespectful towards the opposite sex, there is a high probability that the person is of the same character. Lastly, always remember that choices are more powerful than efforts. If you can maintain sensitivity before a relationship is confirmed and promptly filter out toxic partners, your life will likely be stable and successful in relationships.